want to take your time in the beginning, especially since we're going to have 3 sessions on this. About your composition and how you're going to lay it out, and what colors you're going to use. You really want to come up with a plan. And I can talk a little bit about what colors I use. I was using an indoor palette and an outdoor palette, I realized. So when I go and paint outdoors, I use a lot of saturated colors, and when I'm indoors, I end up using basically the limited Zorn palette is like my base that I go to, and then I'll just mix whatever I'm seeing into those colors. So, you know, if I had natural light, for example, everything looked kind of green, I would start with maybe a yellow ochre, which is in that palette, and then I would mix blues or greens into that to get what I'm seeing. It's kind of a nice place to start for skin tones. Is her face and that scarf and kind of the interaction with that basket, which has light, but not as much as anything else. And so, from where I'm at, I can actually, I'm just gonna pick a color. I know this doesn't look like, I'm just mixing a little bit of ivory black and ultramarine blue, just kind of to get like a charcoal looking color. And I'm going to size her right in. I'm going to close my left eye, and I'm going to use my dominant eye. I'm going to mark where the top of her head is. And I'm going to mark where the bottom of that basket is. I'm going to find that big gesture in the back. Now I have to be careful that I can fit, I want this basket to fit on. I don't want it to run off. I want it to sit comfortably in. I'd rather have the arms run off on either side, the elbow. So I'm going to make a decision where the edge of that basket is. I'm going to put it right here. Okay. So now I'm just going to kind of keep going with that envelope. I know I want my basket here. I'm going to kind of find where she's sitting. And I'm approaching it the same way. I just got my brush wet with the solvent, and then I mixed it into what I have left with the ultramarine. This is half linseed oil to 1 part odorless paint thinner. And I just put it in this olive oil. So sometimes you'll see like, or just do like a underwash, or they'll put their shadows in really thin. So I'm not going to worry too much about the shape of the drapery right now, because I know she's going to go away, and then next week we have to set this all up again. I don't want to waste my time on drapery. This is going to change. I don't want to set myself up to be frustrated. I'm just going to go for the basic major shape of the whole thing, which is light on the top. Triangle of light right here.
Hi, this is Jenay, and thanks for watching my video. I run a blog with tips and tutorials with a general discussion about art. www.janayelder.com. I hope to see you around. Make sure to hit me up on Facebook or stop by and draw. Bye-bye!